did they call those things? What do they do? Petitions? But those online petition things, I'm gonna do a petition, start posting it everywhere and get like 1,000,000 signs, and then send it to activists and like hit up this group so we can get this remake. Charge us $20, $50. That's multiply that by the 1,000,000 people that sign, and that's your W. Shoot, cause you know they about money. We gotta give them some emotional, financial assurance. I'm gonna do that. I want to remake because they left out so much content. I would love what it would have been. But you want to know the thing is, the remake is probably not gonna be as good as this. And you want to know why I say that? It has nothing. Let's take bugs out the equation. Let's take the bugs out the equation. Let's take the glitches. Let's take the clipping through the wall. Let's take all of that out the equation, right? It's not going to be as good as this because this was made at a time where creativity through thought actually came of some value. Right now, the way we are as society, and this is not just in America, this is throughout, people are incapable of original thinking, right? Original thinking comes from boredom. Original thinking comes from you spending hours and hours looking at the same screen trying to think of something to build. And we don't do that no more. We always have to damn near use a different template of somebody else who had original thought and to just build on that. Why can't you just think on your own? Like, again, I'll keep saying it. This game was crapped on for the music, and I think that that's complete BS because no other game outside of iHander, Croc, and a few others that I can think of really had unique music that stuck with people. This makes the game timeless. When you create quality products, even in a crappy game that has a lot of bugs, people still love it. Literally, I went on YouTube and somebody has like the original OST soundtrack for this game. It literally has, for almost each song that comes from this game, it has over 1,000,000 plays. 1,000,000 people viewed the video to listen to the music. Like, people in the comments, I love this game. I don't care that it got so many bugs. This game is amazing. Like, think about that. That means that they were cooking. The people who made this game was cooking. But again, corporate overlords, hurry up. You only got a year now. We want this money now. And they don't even realize that they hurt their own profits and future profits by rushing the product. Because you rush the product, the amount of recognition, appreciation. I think that if this game was given the time that it needed, this game would have been the best Crash that they ever made in the entire Crash series. But because they rushed it, they hurt their profits during that time. They hurt their over the time profits, like anytime people want to buy it throughout Legacy, like people talking about it over the years. And they gonna hurt, and if they did remake this game, they hurt those profits. Because you rushed the game back then, so that's less things that you can build off of to just, because if you just made the best game then, all you would have had to do was just upgrade the graphics and add a little bit here and there and keep the rest original, and you would have still had an amazing game. People, this is why solely serving, what do you call that? The stockholders really hurts their outcomes that they really want. If you want more money, you should use your brain more. If you give people more time when it comes to creative products, you will get more money over time. I don't understand why rush the product. Like, what type of retardation are you on? You must be on that bull, like meth bull crap. Because ain't no way I will be the primary stockholder and vote to rush the game. Like, use your brain, man. They just want short. Like, people are so greedy. They will rather rush a game, let it see it burn just to get short term profits. because they have tunnel vision and not care about the fact that they could have had more money. So stupid. In other news, I got it working. This song, the moment it loaded and I heard this, it just brought back the feels. It just brought back all the feels when I was a kid, summertime playing this game. I played this game so much as a kid. Like every sound, like even the fire, like the smoke coming out the booty cracks of that ground right there, it like hearing that sound is like, yeah, I remember that. The dog barking. This game is amazing. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, you used the soccer to destroy the nitros. This is like my, honestly, I would say this is my favorite area in the game. This is my favorite area. People are saying it was too ambitious. I think it was perfectly ambitious. I just wish they had the time. That was it. It wasn't that they were overly ambitious. They were just not given a fair amount of time. Dang it. I'm struggling. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we gotta do that one. They were rushed, and yet they still managed to make quality music. They were cooking with this music. Almost every song in every area sounds amazing. I don't, like, even with Croc, I love a lot of their music, but there's still parts of the game that I just don't care for the music. Especially close to the end, the music really, like, the quality of the music really does go down. But in this one, the quality of the music is up for most of the game. It's up and it's stuck. Up and it's stuck. Up and it's stuck. Crazy. I don't even know how to get that one. How do you even get that? I think this is game dependent. That doesn't get activated yet. I think I have to take this, go on that thing, and then like hit the nitros. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking I'm supposed to do. This also makes me think about Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, because there's a part, like a chapter in the game that has this type of setting. And I really like that has a lot of memories for me too. Like the times my mom be gone for the weekend and I would play Paper Mario, and the feels.
Ah, yes, the old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
So I think we're supposed to go down there. I think the difficulty does definitely go up this point. Like you do like struggle with this point a little bit. I mean, you could, if you're just not a crash professional, you know, let me clarify. I don't think you can go in these doors. It's so much area to explore. Is this a starting point? Yeah, it is. I wish they had the time. I wish. I'm upset for them. But they did send an email to Activision some time ago, actually rather a letter, saying that they're more than happy to work on the remake of this game if they ever was open to doing so. I hope that they are. I'm about to do that petition, man. I think this is necessary. Good lord. I love the poof sound effect. How am I supposed to get that? What is the TNT for? It didn't do anything. I don't think that would have made it. I don't know how you're supposed to destroy that. Why is this TNT by itself? Oh, there's a. Let me see if I can hit that. I love quartets, like the harmonious singing that these people do. I like that sound. I used to be in choir growing up as a kid, so I used to always like choir type sound effects and music. I thought it really like amplifies the quality of the song. Oh yeah. How many did we get? We got 3 so far. I didn't even know you could hop on. What's the point of these TNTs right here? Good lord. Oh, I guess I didn't have to destroy that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, so we gotta hit that exclamation point over there. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was too close. I almost freaked out. That's it? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So we basically got all of them except for one now. I feel like these diamonds would have been much more spread out if they had more time to do so. I think they would have spread these diamonds out way more, like per area. Did I miss it? Did I miss the last one? Let's see. I think the last one you typically have to, like, it's somewhere hidden on the map. No, it's over there. I'm tripping. Yeah, like, it's either hidden on the map or you have to make progression to access the diamond. Oh man, I remember this. I think I got stuck on this part of the game for a brick. I'm talking about like several weekends. Let's see how fast my older self can figure this out. It was something that had me stuck on this area before. I can't remember what it was though. We didn't get to that point yet. I think the moment I see the area, I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think we're getting to that point. This is when the game becomes very puzzly. Like stuff like this, it gets real puzzly. I said puzzly, puzzle heavy. Use pipes. Use pipes to flush Cortex through the sewer. Oh yeah.
I'm stuck! The greatest evil scientist in the world! Stuck in a pipe. How could things get any worse?
Yeah, the game gets very complex here. It's not that complex, but it gets a little complex. Yeah, I remember that sound. It's coming back to me. The beginning areas of this is not so bad, but it does get complicated. You don't want him to die, basically, on any of these parts. So we gotta walk over. Smart to put nitros right there. No. No! Okay, we're good. Almost tumbled right there. Spin all blue valves to complete the network of pipes. I love it when it does that. Yep, I remember that sound. It's all coming back to me, like, slowly. Then we get to watch him go through the hole. What the heck? Did you see that? He just, like, kind of glitched and slid. This will, I think, release him. Yeah. Dang, that mouse still didn't die. Oh yeah, these guys, you got hit on the head. I mean, not on the head. You got to flip them and then hit them. They're like stink bugs, but bigger. Ooh, you could die right there. Easy. Oh, that's how the picture looks. Boiler room. Try to get this diamond. Oh, he walked over and got it. Last time he didn't want to do that. The sounds. The music. Did he take damage? He did. Sound like somebody whistling to a girl. Woo, woo.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
Go. Okay. Let's do the diamond first. You gotta check his surroundings. Man about that business. Dang. think we missed anything. Are we still dealing with... This is the boiler room? This boiler room is crazy. I don't think we got to the room that I used to get stuck on yet. We're gonna get there though. Unless they patch the game after like 20 plus years. Oh, he almost got the hit in. That does look like a stink bug now that I think about it. Well, not look like, but it seems to behave like one. Alright, he's got to become a pipe again. Is he not gonna... Thought he was gonna attack, but he didn't. Oh, there's a diamond. Hide it in the cut. What the? Oh yeah, it's starting to get crazy. See, games like this, if the enemies are not going to be very intricate and a lot of work, this makes it cool because it still makes the game great because even though they're one-hit kill enemies, the way the experience is with the rest of the game makes it to be like not that important about like points and enemies and kills, stuff like that. Yeah, it's starting to get more complex, but we gotta do more work to fill out the network of the pipe system before we can have him going through it, because otherwise he'll just die and we gotta reset to the checkpoint. So this is gonna take us back, and then we finish the network, so the pipe network, so now we can put him through. There he goes. Dude. I gotta be careful because you can easily like slip and lose control of them, which I remember doing that a million times. Right, here we go. I think we're in the area. Make it? Yep. Maybe I won't get stuck this time. I don't know. Yeah. Diamonds are forever. Yeah, the camera angle's gonna be crazy sometimes. Great camera angle. Crazy camera angle. I need to stretch. the stream. He should be able to go through the whole thing now. Yeah. Look at him go. Oh, I killed myself. I gotta do the whole thing again. Sucks. At least we know what happens when you die. On. There we go. Whoa! Camera angle. Almost got me killed. That's gotta be uncomfortable. Like, imagine his legs and his arms positioning in there. Like his elbows are like squeezed in like this. Probably stab yourself with your own elbow. There we go. And we can put him in here. I think that room I used to get stuck on. That probably was the room. I don't know. Yeah, we got 7 of them now. Yeah, that was the room I got stuck on there.
Cozy, ain't it? Rumour is you two chumps have got your mitts in some treasure. And I want a piece of that pie.
I have no idea what you just said.
Dang. Death by misunderstanding. I like this fight, actually. I'm trying to remember how it went. Oh! Okay, I remember. I like his sound effects. Ah, he's huge. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is tight. He starts to switch it up too the closer he dies. Yeah, he's switching it up already. This is a good fight. Golly, just shaking the ground. He gonna switch it up. Oh yeah, oh that's crazy, man. Oh, he got me, he got me. He cooking. Oh, he covers the whole wall. Yeah, you just gotta run. It's gonna get crazy on this last one. I ain't got no Aku, so I'm cooked if I get hit. I don't mind if I gotta fight him again. I like this fight. Yeah, that's when it get crazy. I'm surprised I didn't get hit right here. Hey! He switched at the last minute. He's wild for that. I like the hog sounds when he's prepping up the shot and when he gets hit. This is where it starts to get crazy. Oh! No! We did good that time. Because I fumbled last time on that part. What? How did I get hit? Alright. Focus. That's like the best time. It's better to run towards it. Whoa! I almost touched it. Alright, it's the wall. He gonna switch it at the last minute. Run! Oh, that was crazy. Oh, just when you thought. I moved too early. I fumbled. I could have had the win. We got this. No! He caught me! That's crazy. I thought I jumped. Oh! Alright, we only got one life. No Aku. Alright. Oh, I thought that was the wall. We not at the wall yet. Alright, this will get wild. He could be switching. Coming back and full. Back full. Back full. Then the wall. You gotta be quick because he'll start shooting again. Even if the fire didn't come back up yet. Alright, this will get wild. Woo! Got a little close. Ooh, I got so lucky. All right, he gonna switch up. Right at the last minute. All right, we got this. Hit a 3-shot. We got him. Dead. Went that whole fight with 1 life. Cooked him. He wasn't no match. I like that fight. I forgot about that fight. And it's the fastest elevator I've seen. Alright, so now that we took one of those, that means the elevator out here in the main area moves now. It should mean that. Because you had to make progression first. Why is he over there again? This must be one of the flaws of the game. Like when certain things happen more than once when it shouldn't. Let me see if I can go around the cutscene. Yo. So this should work now. Interesting, it still doesn't. I guess we can't worry about it yet. As we continue on with the game. Ooh, the classroom. The music. Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You went to the mall again today? How was that? Ugh, I forgot about this kid. You gotta hide from him. Kid ugly as mug. Huh? Huh? You gotta kill him with the TNT. Ooh, look at his legs. Got him. You say it was good? I got the heels too, even though she for real made me mad. How much did she charge you for the heels? $15, even though it should have been less. What was the? How much was she originally charging? Was it like 25? I think. Huh? Huh? 20. So she took $5 off. Okay. At least she took something off. Got him. Splat to the wall. Nice. But I texted her asking if she wanted it to meet at 6:30, and beforehand she said she'd do anytime after 3, and she doesn't respond until like 7:30 saying she hasn't seen it. She hadn't seen it. Hadn't seen what? Your text? Because if she's saying that, she's a damn lie. I thought that joint killed me at first. Yes, the text. Oh, she lied. She absolutely lied. She said she replied to it, remember? When I say remember, I'm not saying you remember. You obviously remember. You was gonna be snappy, but she was really nice. Yeah, maybe she just ain't got her priorities completely straight. Who knows? Another one of these ugly kids. Huh? I think he's quicker. I thought he almost caught me there. Oh yeah, you did, bucko. Easy. Oh, I remember this. The ghoul rises. Back off, homeboy. We ain't trying to die. Oh my goodness. It's moving. I know there's a diamond hanging around here. We cooking. Oh yeah. Oh no! The ground? Alright, keep moving. I'm trying to check for diamonds. I wouldn't put it past me for them to put a diamond right here. Okay, I was cooking right there. Oh my goodness. The diamond! No! We made it! Alright, let's scan our environment. You got some TNT right there, some nitro. Alright, I think we know which way to go. I think these come back, actually. Yeah, they do. Oh, I can see my shadow. This makes it easier. Most platforms, you can't see your shadow, so it actually makes it harder. Where was that at? I didn't even see that. Good lord. I ain't touching that. Get my wampas. Where did he come from?
Here.
Alright, now we play as
Get back
Cortex.
to the airship. Make sure its mooring ropes are secure. What have we got?
Tap to rapid fire. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're cooked. We're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. I forgot about this.
What have we got?
Alright, hold up. Let's try again. You don't want them bugs to get you. There's some weird enemies. Like, they don't do nothing, but they just weird looking. Oh, we got a diamond. What the? I like Cortex's play because you could just use the gun. Like, I think the gun is so cheap. So interesting. Just runs him over. Yeah, I think Cortex in this gun is like the cheapest thing in this game. What? I need this camera angle to work. I'm trying to see this behind. Nothing. Okay. I think we get chased by those bugs again at some point. Nothing we can't handle. I think that one touched me, but because I was invisible, it didn't kill me. Like, I didn't take no damage. Spawn kill him. And that's it. Oh yeah, I think we're getting chased again. Let's cook. I like that when you play as Cortex, you get the other mask. Like it implies like they're partners, and it's like I just killed myself. Like they're supposed to be like inverted for Crash. Oh dang, they spawned me with the enemies in? Dang, I lost all that ammo. That sucks. Now we gotta be more mindful. No! Who could I do? We want to shoot those nitros out the way because I don't see them coming. Like that time. Dang, I didn't mean to shoot that one. These bugs are wild. Whoa, how'd they catch up so fast? Run for your life! Almost died right there again. The only thing that like this max buff gives you is invisibility. Uh-oh. Ah! All these explosions in the way. If you don't see them coming, you die. If you shoot them too early. I mean, too late. Why would they have the enemies in here when you spawn? Ah! No! Try not to shoot everything. I think. Wow, we made it this time. Oh! Laptop about to die. Let me plug it in. Unplug the reblood. Oh, there we go. Alright, which way we supposed to go? Oh, right here. More of these weird guys. I don't even know if it's necessary for me to shoot them, let alone just avoid them. Like, they don't even come after me. I think this is animal brutality. I'm just killing them just to kill them. At least we get ammo though. I guess you do have to kill a certain amount. There we go. Run him over. Run the cleaner lady over.
Sleep soundly, Nina, and don't fear the night, with its long claws that scratch and its sharp teeth that bite. Under the covers, there's no need to hide, for your uncle's a monster, and he's on your side! Nina, my adorable young niece. My, you're getting big and sneaky. Put her there, little lady. I see they need some adjustment. Let me take a look. Okay, young lady, let's see.
Now we get to play as her. Her music is like the tightest. Oh yeah, that's how you grapple. Then I just die. Where did it spawn me? Oh, okay. So she only has one jump? Okay. I thought she had more. I thought she had a double jump. Dang, that's a huge leap. What? How did I die? Okay. I guess you gotta push forward to prevent that.
My airship! Without it, we're stranded! Tie it to something secure, I said. Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus!
Spin a weather weave to awaken gargoyles. This is really good music too. Like I said, the people who made the music in this game was cooking. How the hell you gonna put a rat right there? You can't even see him right there. Because I'm about to start spinning and landing at the same time. That was an easy grab. She big and heavy. Here comes big and nasty. I wonder, can you hit them with the grapple? Yeah, you can. It's like a punch. Dang. Yeah, they gave this girl like two like ways to attack. The spin like crash and the bionic punch. I don't even think it's called that, but her hands are bionic. What the? That's the other benefit with her bionic thing. She doesn't take damage since her hands isn't made out of like real flesh. She good. Oh, through the wall? Alright, we good. We almost died though. Oh, okay. So we died. How did he not touch that? There we go. That was crazy. He should have touched that. What? I couldn't see him. Here we go. Who died? What the? Nice. Gave him a combo. I'm about to say, how he not trigger that? I love the mall LMAO. I got a lot of new dresses and a new shirt and skirt. For real? Nice. How much did all of it cost? Knock him off the edge. Punch him. Knock him off. We cooking. And shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that matches the scent of my perfume and lotion I bought yesterday. Nice. You got a good amount of stuff. Yeah, it's some new pants I want to buy. I just know it's expensive. My clothes don't come cheap. That Banana Republic movie. I was that close. I didn't think I was. Alright, well the game is the referee, ain't he? There we go. I don't even think the invisibility will protect you against Nitro. That's how buff Nitro is. What? Did I glitch through the wall? I think I did. That punch is crazy. I'm dying off of stuff I shouldn't die off of. I'm just gonna leave that alone. It's because the camera angle changes and I end up pushing in the wrong direction. I like how she skips everywhere, like she don't care. She knows she cooking. Okay, yeah, so that's a situation where you don't even need to push forward. Dang, backdashing everything? I got the heel. Oh, alright. So okay, I got the dress, skirt, and shirt for 15 even. Then I got a dress for $16.99. So basically 17. So that's 12. So $32 so far. Which was your most expensive item? I got 2 heels for 15. That's a good deal. 32. So you're looking at like 47. The shampoo, conditioner, and body wash is 20. I'm not surprised. What I said, 47? You're looking at 60, 67.91. Went to Walmart, got something for 18.02, and somehow we got trash bags. So about $100 or so. So basically, you spent like maybe just a little over, maybe around 110 today. It's not bad. For all the stuff you got, that's actually pretty good. Like if I buy the pants that I want, it will be exactly everything you brought. About the price of what you brought, plus maybe an extra 20 bucks. Something around there. I think we get chased. Yeah, the school bus. I forgot the school bus is the chasing. Because it's gonna do all this destroying, we gotta run. This is crazy. And she don't have no double jump, so you gotta make it. Or you could. You don't get like a second chance with a double jump. Whoa, that almost killed me. I don't know why those guys about to spawn and they about to die. Made it. Crazy. How am I supposed to see that there's a gargoyle there? Do they keep respawning? Okay, I gotta commit. Oh, 95? Oh, okay. I must have miscalculated. So about almost $100. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if they're holding a weapon, they get two. They take 2 hits. If they're not, they take 1. Now that these guys are spawning more frequently, that's why you see them spawning more frequently. It's because we're getting closer to the end of the game. What happened to the fox? Fox. Oh, you mean Crash? I think he's supposed to be a Tasmanian devil.
They found us! Through the airship! Quickly!
That's a damn fox. I didn't know. Are you sure? A Tasmanian devil was a fox? I thought it was a giant rat. Bandicoot. Yeah, that's what it is. It means in his name, Crash Bandicoot. I'm tripping. Here we go, boss fight.
You are in detention.
Good lord!
Amberly!
So,
Madam Amberly!
Cortex is all gone now.
She has a letter on her head too. I wonder what's the significance of that.
I'm an evil scientist!
A scientist, are we? To me, you'll always be a little verm.
Yeah, see, she tired of working. She wants smoke. How do you fight this person? Oh, I guess it's like that. Madam Amberly. She came up, titties was big. I was like, good lord. All in your face? Oh, that rapid fire is an important thing right now. I'm gonna do a dress haul in my bedroom after I clean because I can slay all day, hooray. She about to die. If I live. Good lord. She's so big that she gotta like have something to hold her up. We need that rapid fire. So she's like a magician or something. A witch. Since she knows how to shoot those. Yeah, we cooked. Right there. She did. So the boss don't kill me. The platform does? I'll go all the way back to this? That's crazy. We ain't even gotta kill these guys. Let's step around them. They ain't no match for us anyway. So much for autosave. Buddha! It's cool with me. I don't have a problem with these boss fights. I like them. I have it on this time, but for whatever reason, it doesn't autosave right there. Hey, I'm low on ammo.
You are in detention.
Madam Amberly.
So, Crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
I'm an
That's
evil
wild. She was like, I
scientist.
see you found employment as a barber.
Scientist of it. To me, you're
Am I going to play Free Syria tutorial? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I'm close to beating this. And after that, I'll try it out. So it's not a must to shoot those down. It's an easy game. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just hoping I like it. Put me to work now. Uh-oh. Someone's got hit right here. But I mean, it gets harder, but like, it's not a crazy game. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. All right, now we gotta be quick. The only significance to closing these is to prevent yourself from getting cooked in a corner, but also, this game auto aims. Like, you can't aim for you. I mean, you kind of can, but not the way you think. So you don't want him to be aiming at something that's gonna get you killed. All them twitches she be doing. Alright, let's wait. Cortex got like no jump. I was about to say the door won't open.
Come along.
Did I ever make them barbecue wings? Not yet. I just got paid like today, so I couldn't even get the greetings yet. Now I can't. So I'm gonna look into what the ingredients was and see if I can make them. Where'd he come from? I don't know. I think it's just timing of the game. Like, he told him to go to the airship, so I thought Crash and his niece was gonna be at the airship. But because Crash is the main character, you're supposed to like navigate to the airship with him. Something like that. That's my assumption. Alright, now we can get this last diamond. Area completed. I like this area. The music. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite areas of the game. I feel like the variety was up here with this area. Oops. I love the music. I like this type of vibe. Like, I'm always a fan of scary stuff. Scary stuff, Halloween-ish vibes, stuff like that. I like this type of stuff. Here we go. And we got the last one. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes. The
Yeah, see, this is
alma
like a
mater.
bug,
As a former student myself,
my opinion.
I'm well acquainted with the many.
Much rather not a bug, but more so like they didn't code a way for where the game knows that the player already did this cutscene, so it ends up doing it again. And you would think like, what's wrong with the game? How do I get over here? Oh, I think I was supposed to go back on the roof. I ain't even had to come over here. People complain about the side dash, like, oh, the window's too short. I never had a problem with it. I mean, not side dash, slide dash. And there we go. Boy, boy.
Wait, I think I remember now. The way it happened.
Victor, Moritz, back in your cage, you naughty boys.
I was 8 years old and the most popular student in the academy. Ah, yes. How they loved me. It was my first
Even though they just try to kill you.
Evolvo Ray. Phase 1.
Ugly Birds, let's talk about him.
Army of super animals. The test subjects, my two pet parrots, Victor and Moritz. The only creatures I didn't load or eat. The experiment was proceeding as planned.
He's always been chopped, yeah.
Suddenly, my parrots were gone. Lost amongst the infinite dimensions. I was heartbroken. How I missed those twins, and how I longed to see them again. But be careful what you wish for, young man,
Back off, Grandpa.
for your wish will come true.
I think this is like a load screen. He blew them up. No, remember the birds in the beginning of the game? The guy, like the alien birds? That's his pets that he lost decades ago. And they came back intelligent and mad as heck. And they're basically like, because you neglected us, we want smoke.
Come now, as we explore a new dimension! It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time. and war.
Who was that random lady? That's his niece.
Evil Crash! No! This way!
I'm surprised his niece didn't just get that sucker punch that guy. She's like the second buffest character in this game. The music on this map is crazy good too. It really fits the area. See, now it's lava. 10th dimension. Straight to the volcano.
My daughter, niece! We must do something! Think, Cortex, think!
It's really his niece, I think. I think lore-wise, that actually is his niece. But he practically raised her. So to him, it's his daughter, too. Ooh, the music! So he's using her as a skateboard, and I'm using Cortex is the other one. Oh, I just missed the diamond. That sucks. I didn't think the diamonds were gonna come up that fast. Dang, even Evil Crash know what's up. Oh yeah, I'm not going that way. That's cooked. How you missed the diamond? I didn't even think it was gonna come up that fast. That was fast. Alright, I just died. It's kind of hard to control when you're sliding this fast and they don't have a way where you can slow down. Come on! Like, you can't slow down. You just go super fast. And you can go faster, actually. But who wants to go faster? With all these freaking nitros everywhere. Like, that's faster. Alright, here we go. Maybe there's a diamond up here. Oh, nope. There's a diamond right there! Oh, my goodness. These diamonds are everywhere that I'm not. Dang! Alright, so you touching me pushes you out the way. Dang! He knocked the crap out of that guy. The smacks in this game is hilarious. I always like games that use smack sound effects. You can slow your fall if you tap X a lot, I think. I don't know why they never told people that. There's a power crystal right here. Easy grab. And we made it.
This way!
Missing all the diamonds. I know, right? I'm surprised a nitro didn't kill me. All them nitros everywhere. These guys they be digging in the ground. What? Man, if I had to do the whole race again, I would have at least knew where the diamonds was. Why can't I do that? We just went up all the way to steps, just cheated the system. Okay, so they take 2 hits too. These some creepy looking tikis. Imagine seeing this at night. They must have hired a golf person to do this. Good lord. The first thing I come out the ground greeted with that dude. LMAO, I'd go home. Yeah, these some creepy looking tikis. So this is like literally the other world inverted, basically. The game starts to get a bit complicated at this point. I mean, rightfully so, it's close to the end. I don't know how I'm supposed to hit that. What was that? Whoa. Whoa, is that a black hole? Oh, you just go over and step on it. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, so let's see if I can get this diamond. Nice and slow. What is that? Who's doing that? I remember that. I just never knew who did it. Here we go. What? Oh, I just died. So that's a moving platform. I didn't know that. Look how complex this got. Like, most of the game was not this complicated. But just to get this one diamond. There we go. Let's try this again. Alright, so, okay, so that platform does move, so we gotta time it. What in the world? Come on! Damn! Once we get the diamond one time, we don't have to worry about it no more. Ah, I fell. I wonder how many times it took me to get this first time I played this. I think it took me a lot. I gotta worry about this stupid ball. Good lord. Get it on there. Yes, yes. No! They cheated me. They completely cheated me. At least I didn't die with it this time. Good lord. Maybe there's a glitch or something. No, please! The timing between those things sticking out sucks. Cause it's literally like the other ones come up when there's room to go through, but then the last one's in the way. And then you gotta time it with the platform. Excuse me. Let's try this again. Ah. Can't press too hard on the analog. There go the explosion. Oh no! Fumble. This is hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is tough. Putting you to work for these diamonds. Yeah, that's probably a bug or something. Why the explosion happens? Explosion happen every time I Alright, here we go, here we go. Yes. No! No! Oh! It moves when the platform moves. Son of a biscuit, man. Yeah, that's a bug. That gotta be a bug. Why? It's such a coincidence it happens every time I get right there. Alright, move. Don't do this, don't do this. Why? Why? No! Golly, man. Even the platform moves the ball? I gotta readjust when I get on there. That was my fault. Bro, my friend is such a negative Nancy. Why you say that? What they do? Or what they say? Or what they do and say? Finally, we made it. All right, let's take a breather. Let's breathe. We're at a home stretch. I was telling her what I got them all in my total and everything. I don't know how this part's supposed to work. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Alright, as long as we maintain positive control of the ball, we're good. No, we're losing positive! And there it goes. And she goes, okay, money man, that's a lot. And then I tell her I forgot the trash bags. And she's like, LMAO, you're always forgetting something. And you got everything. Something you got. Everything but what you needed. And I was like, I mean, I still have a few trash bags left. So it's okay. And she goes, yeah, keep telling yourself that. And I was like, I mean, the Walmart is like 2 minutes from my job. I'll get some tomorrow for work. We were so close. Ooh, don't do it. Here we go. No, no! Oh, my goodness, man. It doesn't smoothly... Then I kill myself. She be doing that with everything. That's probably how her parents raised her. Some people's parents, like, a lot of people don't realize how much of a reflection they are of their parents. Like, a lot of what I do and say is very similar to what my mom used to do and say. Like, how she expressed her opinions, how she, like, get frustrated when she get frustrated, how she responds from frustration. I'm, like, almost a spawn of my mother. I mean, I am, but, like, in terms of personality, I am too. Man, she's spoiled as heck. So she's a negative Nancy and spoiled. Define spoiled for you. Like, what makes her spoiled? Like, she come from a rich family spoiled? Like, what we talking? I gotta time it. I don't know why that moving platform really makes me feel like out of control. Come on, game. God damn. Her family not rich, but yeah, they got money. Like, are we talking like the family bringing in like $500K a year or something? As in like free ride to college, they pay for all doctor's appointments and meds and stuff, like regular checkups type money. And they send her money for food and whatnot. That don't seem like they got a lot of money though. Cause I can do that just by myself for me and my wife. Like, our healthcare support is very good. If anything, I'll say it's better than what my mom had when she was in the government, because I can just go straight to seeing a specialist. Free ride to college. Okay, the free ride to college part though, that's a different story. Depends on what college she went to though. Like, did she go to like a up and up? Oh my gosh, bro. They don't want me to get this diamond to save my life. What have we got? You know what? Honestly, let me take back what I just asked. It don't even matter. Most colleges average at least like expensive tuition. Tuition for most colleges is at least in the 10,000s per semester. So if they can afford that and not break bank, then yeah, they got money. What do her parents do? Because if they both work, that explains a lot too. 2 incomes is way better than 1. It's not like hardcore Ivy League expensive, but it's expensive. Yeah, I believe you. Even 20K per semester to me is expensive. That means at the end, like, if she spends 5 years there, you spend $100,000 just for her to get a degree. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know what her parents do? Yes! Finally. I think her mom did work, but I think she doesn't now. I forgot what her dad worked, but she told me. Do you remember what industry they do? Sorry for. I try to keep my mouth, like, close my mouth when I yawn, so I don't. Some people find that disgusting. I don't want to be disgusting. But yeah, they got a big house and everything and whatnot, so like they not rich, but they definitely well off. Yeah. Hey, 2 incomes is better than 1. Like, I make really good money, but if my wife was even remotely making like an extra 50K, that makes a huge difference. But I try to make sure like my wife has the flexibility to not have to worry.
There they are. Let her go. Take me instead. Ah!
How you gonna say that and then run? I think it's testing stuff or something. Interesting. So this is Crash's house. Yeah, way different from mine. Oh, dang. They mean business. They spawning more. Oh, let me check the area out. Oh, yeah, there's a diamond right there. How you get to that? I like the music. Oh, there's a diamond over here. Alright, this is not so bad as the last one. You just gotta have good aim. Alright, let's do it. Also, her boyfriend cheated on her, and when I try to tell her about some guy, everything is suddenly a red flag. That's how it happens. I was like that too when I got cheated on. But it took me to get cheated on like several times to start being like that. Dang, that was close. Like, not everything is a red flag. Like, girl, I've been told you that man was cheating. That was a red flag. Yeah, like, what's her red flag? It's like, it's a red flag that somebody told you the answers to the test and you still mess with the dude. She biggin'. That's what happens when you in love. Was they smashing? If you say yes, then that explains why she's still stuck with that dude. She probably partly knew and just kept dealing with it. Did she leave him? Like, at some point, did she leave him or did he leave her? And was like, I don't want you no more. No! Like, the reasons I die is just so sad. Like, it don't be nothing serious. It just be me, like, falling. Let me do this cutscene again.
There they are. Let her go. Take me instead. Ah!
Bro, because listen, he literally told her he was cheating on her when they got into an argument, and he name dropped. The tea that you have is crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. He name dropped 2 girls, and I was like, girl, he's probably not lying. And she's like, no, he just said that to make me mad. See, she's projecting. You want to know why? I'm about to tell you what that is. If she was to get mad at him over some petty argument, she would say some stuff like that. Or something, or she would say stuff that would like try to get him mad. So she's projecting, thinking that he's doing that for the same reason. He had Snapchat streaks with her friend, and then he sent her one, and the girl was in his bed on the background. She broke up with him. Wow, that's how he did it. That's messed up. He had to do that. Yeah, that probably messed her head up. I almost cussed, but I mean that's probably how bad it is. Like, supposed to get the ball over here? Yeah, I don't even know how to do this one. I'm gonna let the ball go in the water. So he slept with her friend? That ain't no friend then. That's an ex-friend. I think I gotta get on these 2 blocks. Good luck with that. And she said after he name dropped the 2 girls, if he was cheating, she'd think it would be those 2 girls. Like I told her, he was probably just telling on himself. There's so much more, but like, girl, you telling me that didn't trigger your bills? Be for real. I think it did. She just didn't want to accept it. Either it did, or like I said, like she had said, she the type to think that he's just saying that to be mean, because she's the type to say messed up stuff that isn't true to be mean to him. Because some people do that. I used to know people who did that. Heck, I used to mess with some of them. How am I supposed to get this ball over there? Maybe I got. He didn't sleep with a friend. They had streets, and when he sent her to snap, there was a girl on his bed in the background. Oh, so it wasn't her friend that he slept with. He was messing with some other girl. Damn, that's crazy. See, girls mess with guys like that. Then meet a guy like me and be like, everything we do is a red flag. We could be like, she could be like, what you doing? I'd be like, nothing, just chilling. She like, red flag. That's how it be after that. Like, why is he saying he just chilling? What he doing? Why he just chilling? Who he chilling with? Too much problem. Yeah, he already was dating the girl on his bed for a month when he sent that snap. Why you gotta go there? We should never go there. Why you gotta do me like that? What am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to get this over there? Was he already smashing that girl too? He probably was. I think she just want to be single too, for real. Like, girl, I don't settle. You ain't gotta worry about me. Worry about your cheating McCheater. Could I be honest with you? Could I tell you something that I think a lot of guys be thinking, but they just don't say? Yeah, he probably was, if he was already doing that. Dang, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do it like that. Okay, I think I have a technique though. Whoop, that failed. So, I think a lot of guys, like, they'll get a girl that they actually genuinely do want, whether they show it or not. But then as time goes on, you see other girls that you just want to sleep with, right? Like, I'm not speaking for every dude, but a lot of dudes, they'll just see women that they just simply want to sleep with. They don't want to be in a relationship with them. They don't want to have no emotional connection with them. They still want to have that with their current girl, because that's who they're tight with. But they'll see other girls and be like, I just want to sleep with her like a few times or one time, and then that's it. You know, that's it. Nothing more. For girls, I've always seen it's been like they like, usually, as far as I understand, for most girls that have some class to them, they don't sleep with men unless they have an emotional attachment to them first, to some degree. Like, what degree that is just depends on the woman. Oh, I finally got it over there, but it didn't do nothing. But I would say for guys, like for a decent amount of guys, that's what they be feeling. And so it'd be hell and high water trying to, be respectful to your relationship and not cheat. It'd be tough for dudes, because the average girl, even an average looking girl, is, smashable to a guy. If that makes sense. I do not know how to get this. I don't know what they expect you to do for this. Because even if I got the ball on that platform with the nitros, how am I supposed to use the ball to hit the nitros once it's over here? There's something I'm missing with this process. I also think that, but that's why self-control is important. Yeah, that's the thing though. Even guys who maintain a good amount of self-control, it's just tough. Like the battle is tough. Finally, the war is tough. To maintain like control for years. For years. Now think about the dudes who do have girls throw themselves at them. It's even harder. If it's already hard just to have self-control, not to ask a girl for their number because you just want to sleep with them, imagine how much harder it is when the girl is throwing themselves at you. Like, you got to see if you're willing to risk your whole relationship for a few minutes of fun, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's what... Guys are pretty logical. Like, they understand that. It's just that it's tough. Because when they see a girl with the cheeks, their dangling start singing harmonies. Oh, that's what it be. That's what it be. It be like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. So, it's a tough battle. I'm saying that from experience. And I haven't cheated. Not one time. I mean, I have before when I was younger, but, you know, now, no, I have not. Rub it out. That's the only thing you could do, but some dudes, like, after a certain number of times, they just be like, man, I want the real thing. You know, let me ask you something, right? There's some, like, do you know, like, have you ever had, I'm asking the question wrong. Have you ever had an experience where, like, you met a dude, let's say y'all didn't, like, talk or nothing, but you just met a dude in passing, maybe while you was out or something, and you couldn't get that person out your head for no reason? Like, they didn't even have an extensive conversation with you. They didn't flirt with you. But you knew that, like, if y'all had messed with each other, that would have been a great time, if you know what I mean. Like, you ever had that happen to you? Like, you met a dude like that? Those be the toughest ones. Because they don't even have to lift a finger to get you hooked. You knew you would have been hooked. So I got to aim it at all of these. No. Hopefully you experience. I hope you do, because then you gonna come to me one day and be like, bruh, Elijah, let me tell you. And I'll be like, but I got a man, but man, it was tough to turn away. And I would be like, it's tough. That dude be in your mind for like weeks. And you be like, he didn't even say nothing. He didn't do nothing, but you just knew, like, it's like your instincts just knew. You feel like most guys usually aren't that attractive? I agree. I think most girls see guys as average, below average. Even the most handsome dudes, the best number they can get with a girl is like a 6. The rest of the numbers are made up from the interaction that you have with them. Like, my wife, she saw me as like, she said like my pictures didn't do it for her on my profile, so that means she saw me as potentially below average initially. If you see the hotties, yeah, it has not, like, it wouldn't even have nothing to do with how they look. It's just that something within you makes you feel like this would have been good. You know what I mean? Like, good smashing experience, but yeah, pictures were chopped. Yeah, actually, my pictures weren't. She just didn't think I was all that in the pictures. Like, she was like, I don't see how your picture, you know what I mean? But that's not what the average girl was saying. I was getting hella likes on Hinge. Hella likes on Hinge. On most dating apps, I was getting hella likes for my pictures, for my profile. So, like, what most guys be experiencing and complaining about when they be like, oh, most girls, they don't talk to me, I get no likes on the apps. I was not complaining. I had no issues getting girls liking me on these apps. Easy. I ain't gonna say it was super easy, but it was easy. Like, I had a good experience. I did not struggle one bit. God, man, this is tough. Because I'm pushing it too close to the front edge of that platform, and I need more space. So let me do it further back. Dang. LMAO, I know you had to be mad chopped to get no matches, but then like cause you're chopped. Yeah, like if most guys I talk to, like, and I knew most of them, they struggle getting girls. Oh, it's still right there. Wouldn't I drown if I try to? All right, there we go. They would struggle on dating apps. Like, they either just didn't have that look that most girls probably would mess with off the rip, or they wouldn't put up good pictures. My pictures were pretty decent. Like, pretty decent. I just killed myself. Because they don't even try to take care of their appearance. Hair be greasy, hair be greasy, face be greasy. They look sweaty. Clothes fugly, hair chopped. Dang, you cooking them. Remind me that one song called, it be like, head, shoulders, pants, shoes. Remember that song? I don't even remember the name of it. Head, shoulders, pants, shoes. It went something like that. But yeah, you're not lying though. Like, how can I say this but also still respect like the people I'm talking about? So I'll preface with saying this. My closest friends, they always watch me date a bunch of girls, and they were like, man, Elijah, you gonna be the first one to have kids and all this other stuff, and like, cause you always messing with girls, and they didn't really like press for women like I did, like throughout my life, even when I was in high school. And turns out one of my closest friends, he ended up having a kid way before I did. Like, I still haven't had a child, and he already has a kid that's what, 2-3 years old. And how should I say this? Okay, let me say it differently, right? Cause say that income don't waste it on kids right now. Girl, who you telling? How should I put this? Okay, let me rephrase it, right? If you put me and my 2 old closest friends in the same room, and you had 100 girls to pick between us 3, they're not gonna pick between us 3 equally. I know that for a fact. Yeah, to a degree, yeah. Like, they not bad, right? They definitely take care of themselves, but it's like, if women had to choose between us 3 equally, right, in a room full of 100 women, if they just had to go off the looks for choice, they not gonna pick us 3 equally. And again, I'm not trying to prop myself up. I'm telling the truth. Because if I was the one who was more chopped than my other friend, I would say that. Because I had friends who I felt like looked way better than me, either physically or just face wise, and I was like, yeah, he probably pulled. If it was 100 women, they would pick us almost equally, but he would get more that would pick him. Like, I don't have no problem saying that. OMG, you have something to tell me? What's up? What's up? Thank you. I finally got it over there. This ain't good though. Okay. Remember that girl I was talking about earlier? Let me guess. Did she text you talking about something she got back with her ex? Sex with my ex. Okay, that was weird. Oh, LMAO, no. Okay, good. I thought that's what it was. That would have been crazy. Oh, but me comparing to my friends reminded you of something? So she's white, right? This is irrelevant. Nah, it's probably important. Ooh. too. Okay. Nice. It is important. I'm with you. I thought it was from the jump. All right, we got all the diamonds. It was tough. Took us about an hour to get them. This is a lot of enemies. He almost hit me. The backdash was crazy. Okay, so basically, right, this isn't recently, but I feel like she's one of those people that think just because she's white, she's prettier by comparison. And I don't want to be mean, but she's for real not all that pretty. Like, so, like, if you took the skin out the equation, like, being really honest, objective, would you think that she's, like, would you say she's cute, pretty, gorgeous, or, like killing it? I like to say she's cute, but like maybe in an average way. I see exactly what you mean when you say that. I know exactly what you mean. Like, I don't know, like I like how you type the way you talk. I get the feeling this is exactly how you talk. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean when you say that though. Whoa. Yeah, like I don't think most people would look at her and think she's pretty. Fair enough. Like she's just average looking, like. Yeah, you don't think she's ugly. Yeah, so she would just be considered average. What the? Dang, that killed him. I do type the way I talk, but I do not say LMAO all the time, I promise. Oh, you good. Yeah, usually most people wouldn't do that. So, alright, so here's my next question. Because I do understand where you're coming from about this issue. What has she done or said or body language wise? Because I know body language plays a big role in women to women interaction. Where you're like, I get this feeling that you think that just because you have European features that or Eurocentric features that you're by default pretty. Oh, you have examples? Oh yeah, I'm all ears. Cause I don't think what you're saying is like invalid. I'm just curious. Cause I know this feeling isn't just coming from like empty space. Or I suspect, cause I don't know nothing. I like this music. I like all the music. But like she talk about how blonde eyes and blue hair is the best and how she doesn't like brown eyes and hair and how it isn't pretty, which isn't the example yet, but I thought I mentioned. Mind you, she has brown hair and brown eyes, but we not on that. But like her friend also is pretty, but maybe like not OMG, you're so pretty, just slightly more than her. She gassed the F out of her. She would gas the F out of her, and she was like, we should go to a club because you know they let us in because she's here, and basically how every guy would like her and whatnot. So now I'm gonna start with examples now. No, what happened? Well, I heard back in the day, they would look at the each girl individually, and if you just wasn't that pretty, they would charge you at the door. So she may get in possibly, but then she probably wouldn't. Yeah, this is getting interesting. I'm ready to read. The moment I see that chat box update, I'm on it. Smushed them. They did so good with this game in many ways that I don't think people acknowledge. They picked the right people for the music, everything. The platforming is really good. So some of these you're not supposed to hit. Yeah, that's the one you're not supposed to hit. So I'm talking about all these stories about the guys at my old jobs, about how they flirt with me and how this guy watched me for months before approaching me. Hold on. Let me say it. When you put things in caps, I try to say it louder. Watch me for months before approaching me. I did not know that, but yeah, so I was telling her about that. And she was like, OMG, what the F? Even I didn't get hit on that much in my job, maybe just like once or twice. And it's like, girl, the F that got to do with me. I have more of these next ones will make you go. It's weird that she would judge brown eyes and brown hair when she has brown eyes and brown hair. Yeah, she's definitely like, she's romanticizing like a certain look. Ooh, I almost missed that one. Oh, I messed up. He's cooked. He couldn't even fly in his ghost form. So I was telling her again at my job how this guy was flirting with me, and she starts talking about how how he must be old and whatnot and blah blah. And I'm like, girl, he was our age, like. And she was like, oh wow, that's surprising. And then I was telling her about how someone else, and again she said he was old, and I was like, girl, no, our age. And she was like, oh well, I bet he just has a bunch of kids at home and he's flirting with you because he wants you to watch him. Like, how does that come to mind? That's weird. I don't. So all right, so here's my thought right on this first one. Part of me wants to think like this is how she thinks of her situations. Like if a dude was flirting with her, she would think that if she don't know nothing about him. Cause that right there seems like it's projecting. Like to me, I would think this is how you think of yourself when it comes to these situations. The other thing I think is exactly what you just told me, especially if she's mentioned outwardly how she doesn't like brown eyes and brown hair. Um, those are the two things that come to mind. And basically, she always says sugar honey iced tea like that. Like, girl, please, people just like me. People just like me. And she's always like thinking it's crazy when a guy hits on me. No, she doesn't think that, but guys barely hit on her, so it's hard to tell you. Oh, but when they do, she just talks about it, not making excuses. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a big discrepancy then. So she over here trying to make it seem like the only dudes who will want you are like old, ugly men. Yeah, she bugging for that. And it's weird that she thinks this way when she has brown hair and brown eyes. That's weird. Like this guy asked for my number and I said no, but I told her I felt bad because he seemed nice. And she was like, "Oh yeah, but he was ugly though." And I was like, "Okay, and where the ugly guys flirting with you? Like in a room full of ladies, he picked me, not you." Oh, how did that one song go? Yo, 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 nigga, preach, 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 preach. Hey, look. So you just reminded me of something, right? I want you to still keep telling me these examples. Don't get sidetracked with what I'm telling you. I'm just gonna tell you this, and then you can respond afterwards. So I've been watching this woman on YouTube. She just started her channel, and she's very intellectual. She reads a lot of books, and it's a white lady, and she talks about like a lot of current events that's going on. She really like tries to dispel a lot of the smoke about it and what the true intent behind a lot of things is. And I was just listening to a video today, and I thought this was a golden information she was talking about, where she was giving insight on like how girls truly treat each other. And she was saying that, and I'm paraphrasing here, right? She was saying that women have like a tend to have they have like an innate, like an internal, instinctive like intention to be destructive to one another because their goal is to outperform the other woman, like in the like when it comes to like continuing her genes and continuing her legacy and stuff like that. And I thought that made a lot of sense. Like she was like, if you think that this is not true, she said, watch the original Mean Girls movie. She said that is literally like by definition textbook how girls typically treat each other. And she really emphasized for like men to watch that because it gives men insight on how girls really like why girls do what they do and treat each other. And she said even though that's mostly high school stuff, she said it extends past into college. She said into like adulthood, where like girls will do and say certain things. And she said like she doesn't believe that women intentionally do it. She said it's more like an instinct. I don't even think it's just brown hair and eyes. I think she race car deep down because she don't be saying that to chop snowies. You might be onto something. LMAO, that's not how girls treat each other, OMG, but Mean Girls is amazing. You should watch it. It's watch it. Perfect casting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. But I don't know. I mean, you say that, but then look at this girl you talking about. How she's like the things she's doing, like that's what she was trying to explain. Like she was saying that little subtle crap she's doing, how she's taking these little like shots at you and stuff. She said she feel like some girls definitely do it intentionally, but she said also she thinks a lot of the vast majority of girls don't even realize that they do that instinctively to like, kind of prop themselves ahead. But Mean Girls is just is basically what it is. All girls are mean, but in Mean Girls, yes, the main character is the main girl, Regina. She wants to be on top overall, and she basically recruits Katie because she wants Katie to be under her. Wow. But like the other girls, they also want to be under Regina. Like they want to be in her clique, but they don't want to be above her. Interesting. Okay, Regina isn't the main. She's the main side character. Katie is the main one. Oh, okay. That actually reminds me about how I remember one girl told me that some girls would keep certain like not so pretty girls around just to just because it makes them look better. Like if they was to go out together and guys saw them between the two girls, it will make the girl who's even average looking look prettier because in comparison to her fat 200-pound friend or something like that. It ain't even gotta be just fat. Like maybe facial wise, she's just not as pretty as the other girl. It makes that girl look prettier even if she's average. And honestly, that is really smart, actually. Like I would have never thought to do that if that makes sense. Like that's some like like some secret Mojo Jojo type of planning. No, all the plastics are pretty. That's why she recruited Katie because everyone started to think Katie was really pretty. and Regina wanted to control her, so she got her, made her pretty unpopular, so Katie was thankful and under her. Wow. That's some crazy, like, that's some, I couldn't, like, I could imagine, I don't know if I would have ever thought to do something like that. You gotta watch it, it's so good. Yeah, it almost tempts me to watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna make time to see that. That's a really interesting, I feel like I watched it before, but it was so long ago, I literally don't remember nothing. But yeah, all the populars are pretty in like the top of the top. Yeah. Ooh, I got some tea to tell you. Hold on. But I'm gonna be right back. My bad. I'm trying to make my last meal real quick. That's why I'm taking so long. Let me see. But you gotta watch it. It's so good. Um, but yeah, all the poppies are the top. But Virginia is at the top, and she's like rich and everything, so it makes her more than just pretty. Mean Girls is a great example of how girls can act, though, but like it's way more dramatic in the movie, like more exaggerated. Yeah, it makes sense because they want to, create something that's interesting. Like all the movements in Mean Girls are sneaky, and all the main girls are what the title is. They are all Mean Girls. Yeah, it's free on YouTube right now if you wanted to watch it. Oh, okay, cool. Don't watch Mean Girls 2. It's buns. Nothing to do with the main cast. Watch at your own risk. Maybe watch it so you can appreciate the original Mean Girls more. Anyway, what did you need to tell me? Oh, what was it? What was it? Um. Oh, and I don't know if I told you this. So, my bad. My door open, so I don't want to be too loud because my wife's sleeping on the couch. She loves sleeping on the couch. So yeah. I was talking to my mom today while I was at the gym, and we was like just chit chatting and stuff. And it's actually two things I wanted to tell you. So the first thing we talked about was how I forgot what led it there, but we talked about how like an old friend of mine's who goes to my church. One time, me and him was just chit chatting when I was helping him, giving him some ideas of where he can apply for a new IT job with higher pay. And he was like, "Yo, Elijah, you should like hopefully, you should try to hang. Hopefully, maybe one day we can meet you and some of the guys from middle school. We can all like hang out and catch up." And I'm a very like upfront, blunt person. I never mean no harm from it unless you upset me. Give me one second. Gotta make sure my sausage don't burn. had you on a cliffhanger. So as I was saying, so I'm a very I just finished cooking, so I'm good. So I'm a very blunt person, right? And and I'm not blunt like a lot of these people who are blunt claim to be. They try to be blunt to be disrespectful. I don't do that. I still try to be mindful of what I say. But I told him that I was like, to be honest with you, I was like, outside of the other one of the guys, because it was three guys that he was talking about when he said that. I said outside one of those three guys that I do know a little bit better because we also went to high school together. I said I don't really feel particularly comfortable with the other two guys because one of them used to make fun of me and bully me in elementary, middle school. I said the other one didn't really, but he didn't make me feel like he was all that cool with me back in elementary, middle school either. It was like one day we cool, another day he condescended and making me feel like I'm the biggest idiot on the planet. And they, now the dude who was telling me this, my friend, he didn't always hang out with them, but he was like a neutral party, like even in elementary, middle school, like they were cool. Like he was typically cool with everybody, the popular kids, the nerdy kids, the loser kids. Like no one really, like he was like a middle person. So he wasn't 100% associated with nobody. Like he just had the personality where he just managed to play in the middle. So that's how we still cool. But the other guys, like I was just like, I said, to be honest, I don't think they like me. That's how I feel. And he was like, Eli, he was like, I know that happened as kids, but he said, trust me, bro. Like, people grow up. And he said, when I bring you, he was like, when I bring you up in conversation to them, they be like, oh, how is he doing? This, that, and the third. Like, there's no ill will behind them when when we talk about you. I was like, okay, I believe you. Like, I don't feel like he lying or nothing like that. It's just that, like, I just told him from my perception, I just think, especially the guy who used to bully me, I think he's a piece of sugar honey iced tea. I still do feel that way because that was the impression he left on me, even if we were kids. Like, even though we was in like elementary, middle school, we were responsible enough mentally to know that it's not nice what we were doing, and they got in trouble before for doing what they were doing towards me and bullying me, and yet they continue to do it just because I was very passive, right? So it was just like you knew what you was doing, and my mom was like, it's always interesting and ironic how the people who like do that type of stuff, they always somehow conveniently forget that they did that. But if you was to have done something to them like that, they'll never forget it. They probably would have still thought of you as like a piece of crap and this, that, and the third. And I say exactly, like it's so convenient that he don't think nothing of that, think nothing of me when he thinks of me. But in reality, he should be like, oh yeah, that was the guy I wasn't so nice to back in. If I had the chance, I will apologize. Like that's the first thing to come in my mind that I would say out loud, even if I'm not around him yet. Like I would tell my friends and stuff. Yeah, forget them people. Yeah, that's how I see it. Like, honestly, I don't think I got the chance to tell him this, but I told my mother, I was like, also, Mom, like, I don't think there's anything that me and him, like, excluding my friend who knows both me and them, outside of him, I don't think it, and maybe even one of the guys that I knew from high school who knows them too, the other two, there's nothing for me and them guys to talk about. Like I told my mom, I was like, what is me and them going to talk about? Like, even though the dude who used to bully me, he works in IT now, just like me and my friend does. It's like, I don't, like, because I still have this imprint of like, I don't like you all the way back from childhood. It's like, I don't even want to talk to you about that. Like, I don't even want to say anything that helps you because that's how much you pissed me off. Like, he don't realize, but he was a contributing factor along with many other people who made fun of me growing up, where like I was too afraid to go outside. Like when I finished school, my mom would tell you, I was afraid to walk outside. I felt like every time I walked outside, someone somewhere sees me and is laughing at me. That's how bad it was. Like I literally stayed in my house and just played Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff. Like for months, I did not step outside. My mom brought me a bike. She brought me all this stuff. She would say, "Hey, you want to go on a cruise?" Like she kept trying to get me to go outside, and I'll say no. I would just sit on the couch. And I think I told her though, even when I was a kid, I think I did tell her because I was very expressive. So I'm pretty sure she knew, but she was just trying to get me out of that like behavior. Right? Like, yeah, it's easy to say we all grew up and think nothing of someone when you weren't the one getting bullied. Exactly. And that's what my mom said. It's like you bump into someone and they drop their cake. You're not gonna remember it, but they're gonna remember losing out on their cake. That is the perfect analogy. You hit it right on the nail. You're gonna go home. That person's gonna go home and forget all about it, right? Maybe it will stick with them for maybe like a few days, right? But the person who lost their cake is going to stick with them way longer. Way longer. Like the ratio of who's going to care about this memory the most is going to be the person who lost something. Right? Like I lost self-confidence from that. I lost self-esteem, right? If I barely had let's say I had a normal level of self-esteem with a standard deviation of like let's say it's 50% is the average self-esteem a child grows up with, and they can grow more through this positive emotional and mental support, whether through family and friends, or they can lose more from the opposite effect. I would say that from those times of being bullied, not just by that guy but other people too, if the deviation is about 15 to 10%, mine was damn near zero. I was way on the left. That bell curve was curving hard to the left. It's okay. I used to get bullied at school. Then I come home to get my my behind bullied, beat by my dad and sister. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, me and my mother wasn't always cool back when I was growing up around that time either. So there was a lot of conflict at home too. But when we were cool, we were cool. But then when we weren't, we really weren't. So it was bad. Like when I look back on it, I just think it's so crazy. Like there was a time I was afraid to walk outside because I thought someone like I could literally visually see no one is in the vicinity to see me, and I would still feel like someone is laughing at me. LML, we was never cool. I was so mad. Like damn, what I do? Yeah, it'd be like that. If anything, I think my sister got in trouble way more than me when I was growing up. Cause she used to run away and all that other stuff. What else I was gonna tell you? But actually, before I tell you the other part of that conversation, that actually reminds me of another time that really stuck with me. And this actually wasn't because of any of my classmates at the time, but they contributed bad to it. So this to me was worse. I went to a school in DC, like for elementary, kind of like middle school, because I consider 7th and 8th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade middle school. Well, obviously it is because that's right before high school. And when we finished school, a lot of the times we would just take the metro to get home because most of us lived in DC anyway. Like a few of us lived in like Maryland or something. But most of us lived in DC. Like I still lived in DC at the time. No, I lived in Maryland, but I would go to my grandmother's house in DC, and then my mom would pick me up from work from there. And a lot of times, so because most of us lived in DC, we would take the bus. Like a lot of our parents just have us take the metro to get home, to get to wherever we need to be after school. So we would walk down the hill of Pennsylvania Avenue, and we just walk as a class. It'd be a ton of us, like most of the class, if anything. And the bus stop was at a gas station. So you know you know where like the gas pumps is at, and it'd be like those what looks like seats that you could sit on, those concrete looking seats. You know what I'm talking about? They'd be right beside the gas pump, in between the cheeks of two gas pumps, and it looked like seats or something you could sit down on. So I was sitting right there in between the cheeks of two gas pumps. And I remember there were two girls. I didn't know how old they were or whatever. There were two girls standing at the bus stop initially, right? Like they had showed up to the bus stop, but like we were a distance away from each other. Like my classmates on the other side of the gas pump, I'm on the other side of that gas pump sitting down, right? So I could see them between the gas pumps, like right there. And it was like 10, 15 of us, like between girls and guys. And the two girls I'm talking about that showed up at the bus stop, they were like a distance away. Like if this is the gas pump that I'm sitting on, if I look this way, they're like further down, but they're not so far. Like it's still walkable distance because the the bus stop is like right there beside the gas station. So they like when I wasn't looking, they saw me. And those two girls walked up to me. As they got closer, and when they came up to me, and I'm looking at them stand right in front of me, I realized that these girls were older than all of my whole classmates, including me. They were at least high school, like early high school. And they came up to me and was like, "Oh my God, you so skinny." I kid you not, right? They were like, "Oh my God, you're so skinny." And was like, "Can I take you to the club with me, skinny boy?" And all this other stuff. And like you're like the size of a piece of paper. And every time they said a line, my whole class was laughing at me. The entire like the 15 plus people in my class was all laughing at me. The only person that did not laugh was my friend Marcus. Even my other close friend, who I'm not going to say his name because obviously he's guilty of this, he was laughing with them. I put a liar next to the gas. Lord have mercy. Yeah, every single one of them was laughing, except for my friend Marcus. And that's why we still friends today. That's one of the many reasons. But yeah, like they were saying all this stuff, right? And my mom, like, it's funny because a day before that, I remember calling my mom at my grandma's house with the landline phone because I didn't really have like a phone to call her with yet. And I was like, "Mom, can you just please come up to the school and check these kids and check the school administrators?" Because that's basically what I was asking her to do, because I said, the kids keep making fun of me and bullying me. And she said, "Elijah, just ignore it." She was like, "Just ignore it. They'll eventually leave you alone because they're not getting a reaction out of you." She's technically correct, right? But as a kid, I always felt like when my mom did show up, she shows up. Like, and she don't show up with this ratchet energy. She show up with like professional, I'm checking you energy. And the few times that she did that, it really make you feel good. She did, like, my uncle had that same experience because my mom practically helped raise my uncles when they were kids because she sacrificed opportunities for herself to help my grandma, her mom, raise her brothers. And they felt that same way. Like, they had that same experience with my mom. Like, my mom, like, you know what I mean? She don't fight like that, but she would really check you. Like, and she don't do all that. Like, but she would check you, and you felt proud that somebody like that would stand up for you. That's why, like, even now, if I don't care who it is, if I saw someone get made fun of or disrespected, my instincts is to defend them, regardless of race, regardless of origins, regardless of whatever. Like, I truly hate people who feel or are put in an unfair position. I think people who are bullied are in an unfair position. I feel like, stuff like that. Like, my instincts is to defend them because that's how my mom did me. So when I asked her to do that, I wanted to see that happen. Like, it would make me feel, it would really help me rebuild my self-esteem and confidence. But she kept saying, like, just ignore it, because part of her probably just couldn't deal with it at the moment because she's at work, obviously. No, they never left me alone. I'm crying. I ignored them. They did it the whole year. Thank you. See, that's the other thing, right? We gotta remember, and I don't think my mom knew this, but I was like, "Mom," I tried that, and they still kept messing with me. Cause she's looking at it from an adult standpoint at that point. Like, yeah, if you're dealing with like grown young adults or like full-on adults, yeah, you could probably get away with that because for them, they lose interest a lot faster. But with kids, they got all this energy to just keep trying to mess with you. Like they got all that free time to just keep trying to F with you. So at some point, if you even show even an eye twitch, if your eye even twitch and they see that, they gonna keep going. Like that's how wild kids can be. Bro, one time the teacher moved this guy to me in math class, but it moved him from all his friends, right? Hold on, let me grab my food while you typing it out. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Got 2 little sausages and some tea. This tea's supposed to help me like relax my muscles and stuff. Hold on, let me put the spoon in there. Put that spoon. All right, I'm back. I'm back. My bad. I had to put some stuff away and use the bathroom. All right, so let's see what you said. So he started saying he didn't want to be here, and then a few minutes later, he was like, "OMG, it stinks really bad back here." And then he started talking to the girl in front of me, and she's like, "OMG, does she stink like she wouldn't be able to smell me?" And mind you, I sat next to him in science too, so clearly I didn't stink. My teacher used me as a blocker and made the bullying worse. But anyway, so him and this girl spent like 2 months constantly following me around everywhere. And we had all the same classes, and they would be like, "OMG, what is that smell?" And they sit next to me and start coughing and choking and falling on the ground. And they follow me, sit next to me and be like, "OMG, I can't do this," and run away. And then they come back and complain about how much I stink. That crap made me so self-conscious. I'm still worried about how I smell now, LMAO, even though I know I don't stink. See, that's what I'm saying. But now, even if someone says it stinks or something, even if I'm far as heck, I get scared they're talking about me. But then the school year ended, so I made it out. That's crazy. Like, and people don't realize like how much that like mess with your head. Like that could really like mess with somebody's head long term. Cause look how like it still messes with your head. That's crazy. And they asked what soap I used and stuff like, damn, shame ritual. There was more, but that crap was torture. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. It's crazy. Like, yeah, that's why I'm not cool with certain people. But that experience of like being made fun of by 2 random high school girls who didn't even know who I was, that was wild, bro. And nobody stood up for me, bro. Nobody. The girl I like was laughing at me. The other girl I used to like is laughing at me. All the guys I thought that I was at least neutral with was laughing at me. The guys who bullied me was laughing at me. One of my friends was laughing at me that I knew since we were kids. The only person who wasn't laughing was Marcus. This is him. And this is how he always is. He's very stoic. Like, he's a very, like, type of dude. He was like this. I'm not even kidding you. Like, not even a grin remotely built on his face. Because to him, like, he does not play that type of stuff. Like, he never was the type to make fun of people and stuff like that. Like, so when that was going down, I literally was looking around at everybody. All you see is, ha ha. It literally felt like it was a TV show. It was crazy. Like, you know how them TV shows, when they do that, to show you the origin story of some kid at school or something like that, and the kids be all up in the camera like, ha ha ha, like that. That literally happened. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I feel like my life could have been a TV show. In some instances like that, I think it could have been a whole TV channel. Yeah, like, who you calling Pinhead look? That's what my man's Marcus was giving him. Giving him that Pinhead Larry look. Yeah, it was crazy, like, but stuff like that really messed my head up in terms of, like, being skinny and stuff. Like, for years, I kept trying to put on weight, just kept trying to. Sometimes I got lazy, sometimes I fumbled. But even when I would, like, so the most I ever weighed was like almost 170, right? Mostly muscle. Like, my arms were way bigger, my legs were big, I was fit. And that was actually like 2-3 years ago. 2 years ago, 1.5, 2 years ago. The girls I dated kept saying, like, Elijah, you look perfectly fine. Like, your arms are big for your size. It looks great on you. You know what I felt? I felt like I was still skinny. Like, I would look at myself in the mirror and say, nope, it could be bigger. Like, I felt like I was still skinny. And see, that's the thing. Like, I had body dysmorphia, not because I was originally always insecure about myself, but because people bullied me and said that I was skinny. So now every time I look at myself, I kept, thinking like, I don't have arms. I don't have legs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still a twig. My calf legs, like, the part of my legs where my calf muscles at are just naturally thin. So you would just think I'm some scrawny person. That's why I don't wear shorts, actually. I don't like wearing shorts outside the house. Unless the shorts show my upper thighs, like if I was going for like a marathon or something, I wouldn't show my legs because I felt like the bottom of my legs are just too skinny. No matter how much I work out my calves, that's just genetics. Like, most people's calves aren't going to be that big unless you're doing like steroids, right? And even then, if you don't eat enough, your calves still won't grow. Most of the time, calves don't grow because it's really just genetics. You could get them stronger though, and they'll grow a little bit, but they're very stubborn muscle. They're very stubborn. I think calves, forearm muscles, stuff like that, those are super stubborn muscles. They can grow, but it takes a long time. But I don't know, because they messed me up too, for real. I got a story to tell you. I'm all ears. I know I can't be a bystander to bullying. Yeah. Because that bully might not exist no more if they see me. So this girl, right? I love when you start to messages like that. She's new, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she knew. What's up? What? I fumbled. And basically, this guy starts messing with her, and I was like, wow, we could be friends, blah, blah, blah. Oops. So basically, I start coming to her defense whenever he messes with her, Mm-hmm. And I'm like trying to get him to leave her alone. Yeah, that's fair. Just for her to turn around and start bullying me with this girl. Wow. That's a damn shame. Sorry if you can hear me chewing. I have to eat. I be so hungry when I'm streaming. That's a damn shame. That's crazy. I've had stuff like that happen to me. Maybe not bullying realm, but like when the person wouldn't just treat you right, even though they know you looked out for them without them having to ask you. And it's like, bruh, like I just looked out for you. Like, how you gonna dog me like that? It's crazy. Like, I would never understand people like that. I really wouldn't. I'm not saying like I was perfect my whole life. There's probably people who hate my guts too. But you know, I'm just telling you my story, right? Like, that's just how I feel about my situation. Or my situations. I have to add a plural. Oh! I did it again. Killed myself. They was really dogging me like, damn, how I try to make a new friend and added 2 new bullies. The plot twist was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. There was a diamond right there. I didn't know that. We got it though. Yeah, I was a big fat lonely lousy loser. It was such a bad time for me for real. I believe you. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, so let me tell you this next thing. You just reminded me of it. My bad if anybody's watching me and I'm playing the game and I keep pausing. I can't do both at the same time if I'm telling a story. But hopefully y'all think the story interesting. So the other thing my mom talked about, I only brought it up because I never told her. I thought I already told her, but she was like, I never told her this. So I told her, so we segued from my guy friend trying to suggest that me and the other guy should hang out and catch up again. And we segued from that, and it reminded me about a situation where I want to say in 2023. So I used to grow up with this girl named, I don't want to say her name. Her name she has a good name though. I'll just say her first name, right? Her name, like Essence, right? Because this other girl's name Essence. And ever since elementary school, I always liked this girl. Like, she used to get straight A's. I was getting straight A's except for that one B in that one class. I felt like the teacher just didn't want to see me shine. Because I always got A's on her test. I just didn't understand. And I thought so every time, like, like back in the day, at least at my school, they would, like, at some point, like, during the school year, there would be a day where the class would come into the auditorium and they will announce each student and put you in certain spot, like group spots of like how based on your grade performance. So if you was like honor roll, stuff like that. And I forgot the name for people who was like all A's, but she was always the only one with straight A's. So because I liked her, one of the things I tried to do to show her that like we equals a little bit was I was already getting almost all A's, so I really like try to hammer down on getting that A in that one class. So the next time they did the call up, it would be me and her together, and her mom would see that. Cause I was cool with her mom and father and her younger sister, and my mom knew them too. We were all cool. So that could have been like a whole childhood story, like if we got married and stuff. And I had so I never got the A though. So that's the first thing. I really do think that teacher just held me back though. I'm not gonna lie. And it pissed me off because I literally had nothing but A's in her class. So how the flying F word, I never got an A. If me and Essence is always getting A's in your class, I never got B's, how did I not have an A on my report card? Make it make sense. I don't even want to get into it. That pissed me off. So at some point I left elementary school after the 4th grade. My mom took me out to school because the administration pissed her off with something. And then she put me into a public school briefly for 5th and 6th grade. That's why I wasn't there for 5th and 6th grade at that school, because I would have stayed there the whole time. So then I came back for 7th and 8th grade. Essence wasn't there no more. I think she went to a different school. But then, so the place that me and my mom lived at in Maryland, we lived right across the street from a very popular Catholic high school. My mom suggested that she hated me. Yeah, I believe it. Should have got your mom a call. Yeah, maybe my mom knew that, because I think I told her. I'm pretty sure I told her, because my mom was like on my neck back in elementary school, my grades. Like, you know how Asian parents be? My mom was the same way. Like, she will hover over me while I'm at my desk doing my work. How do you 8 times 8? And I'll be like 62, smack me upside the head. You think I'm lying? Oh yeah, that's how I got them straight A's. I ain't lying. Honestly, when I look back, I wish she did that to me when I was in high school. But she kind of like calmed down when I got older. But anyway, so Essence wasn't there for my 7th and 8th grade, even when I came back to the school. But then my mom had suggested that the school I tried to get into for high school was the school that was right across the street from us, because it was a really popular Catholic high school. I didn't know that it was there because I didn't care at the time, right? So I applied, I got in, but I had to do a brief summer school thing because my grades wasn't up to par in middle school. I started kind of struggling. And there's a whole reason why guys struggle early in their school career, because their mind develops, their prefrontal cortex develops 1 year after women's. So women tend to, like, I'm telling you this is true, like, because women in schools, they always was excelling. Like, none of my classes, the average person who excelled in the class in terms of gender was the girl. My valedictorian was a woman. Our salutatorian for high school was a woman. The people before her who could have potentially been that were women. They were all straight A's. And they did studies on this. They did say that, like, that delay in mental development for boys being a year behind affects their performance in school. So I just was one of those people where it was very, like, prominent. But at that time, people don't know that. Now I know. So in middle school, for whatever reason, I just started to slip up. Like, it wasn't that I just automatically got lazy. It was just that I just could not wrap my head around the context of a lot of classes, information, in enough time to do well in the tests and quizzes to still maintain straight A's. So, like, and it got way worse in high school, except for freshman year. Freshman year, I killed it. But then, like, I did very well, like, pretty much honor roll, but then, or honors. But then when it was sophomore year, I completely butchered a lot of classes. No matter how hard I tried, I just could not wrap my head around the context. Like, history class used to kill me, because my friends would be like, it's like reading a story, even my guy friends. But to me, I'm like, how is it reading a story where the teacher is telling you different things that happen in U.S. history at different time frames? How do you go from 1862 to 1765, then jump up to 16 something, jump back to 16 something, then go all the way up to 19 something, and then come back to 1862? That's not telling a story to me. That is you going all over the place. And to me, that makes my head like this. It feel like spaghetti. I hate the jumping around of history. Yes, it's so confusing to me. It's so confusing. I think now I can wrap my head around it, but then, I mean, actually, no. Even now, like, when a person starts talking about history in that way, I struggle to keep up, because it's the jumping all over the place. Like, I'm still kind of impressed how people can reference years and jump between years and pick up what they're talking about during that time frame. I read a lot of books, believe it or not. Like, right now I'm reading The Color of Law, which talks about, like, systematic racism in America, like how with FHA housing and stuff, they talk about a lot of years. And like, when I want to make debates and stuff, I want to reference those years, because that's important when you're making an argument. I struggle to even remember the years, but I can remember what happened. Ain't that crazy? Don't remember the number, but I remember the 100-word essay of detail. So interesting. That's why I loved my one professor, bro. He was so good. Yeah, some teachers are just generically good enough for the rest of the class, but for me, I just couldn't keep up. But I'm sorry, I kind of segue too hard right there. So when I got to high school, right, lo and behold, she was in my class, like in my 2015 class. So Essence was in my class again. I never thought I'd see her again. Even some of my classmates from middle and elementary school was there. It was crazy, like how small the world was. So I still liked her, but I kind of wasn't pressing for her for a few years. I kind of just let her be because she was a part of the popular kids club. Of course, not surprised because she was popular back in school. She popular here too, so it wasn't a surprise to me. So I didn't really feel like I had much like status to really step up to her like I felt like back then because it just felt like so much time was between us. So I just kind of let her be for a few years and I just tried to talk to other girls. Plus I was dating a girl at the time from middle school, actually, from 8th grade, who cheated on me. And this girl, by the way, broke up with me the day before Valentine's Day and got with the guy that she was secretly cheating on me with the next day on Valentine's Day. So I was girlfriendless on Valentine's Day. And the only reason why I found out was because a girl from her class told me, like, did you know that that guy Caleb is with your ex-girlfriend now already? And I said, what? I said, already? And she was like, yeah. I said, and I was so confused. I was not even that hurt. I was more so just, I kind of like just pieced it together, but it was just like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and her mom didn't like me for whatever reason, but years later when I spoke to my ex, she told me that her mom didn't have a problem with that dude Caleb. And guess what? The only difference between me and Caleb was that he was white. But her mom is black. She's just light skinned. And her grandma is darker than me. It be your own people. It be your own people. I will never forget that woman. I hated her. I think she's a piece of freaking sugar honey iced tea. I want to say the cuss word so bad, but I don't want to cuss on stream. My teacher ugly chop chop. Heart broke up. Broke up with his girlfriend before V-Day because he didn't want to get her a gift. Wow. Like, man, that's the only girl you getting. He gonna find out when he get, as time goes by. He probably already did. Yeah, so let me fast forward the story because I'm over here telling you all these side stories, right? I'll tell you those at another time. What time is it? It's 12:17. All right, so what happened? So let me get to the point, the last piece of the story. So it's senior year of high school, and I finally started to think of Essence again. I said, you know what? Let me just work up the courage, right? Because we spoke throughout the school year, like throughout each of our school years there, but I just like, so I had reference points to know that like she still know who I am. She's still cool with me. I bumped into her mom a few times, even in high school. She still remember me. She's still cool with me. And so I stepped up to Essence so around this time of the year, we had what we call Spirit Week. So we would like, there'll be like different events each day. You dress up, do different things. And at the end of Spirit Week, I think on Saturday is homecoming. Yeah. I think it's Saturday where it's homecoming. Well, I forgot if it was Friday or Saturday. Whichever day it be homecoming where like you not only for the football stuff but also for the where you dress up and it's like homecoming dance. So leading up to that, I asked her out to the dance. We go to the dance. Now this is the part I completely forgot about in my life. She had to remind me of it years later. So I went to the dance and with her, like she said yes. I went to the dance with her, and the moment we got there, like, so how can I describe the building? So this was like our fine arts building. That's how much money this school made. So they had a separate fine arts building, and the moment you go into the building, you're like in the main hall area. This is like the study hall area, and like this is where the offices for like sports offices and stuff was at. And in there's auditorium doors. If you go through there, that's where the homecoming dance. So you go through this first door right here, right? So imagine it's the first door coming from outside. And then in here, in front of you, like a few steps in front of you, will be the next door to go into the auditorium. But in between that is all this open space. Down the hall will be, depending on which side you came in the building, there's a door leading into the theater room, and there's like a whole theater in there for people who act and stuff. One time we had Spirit Week Fancy versus Flannels, and I was the only one who wore fancy. That was so MF and Barrett, and my teacher was talking. He was like, well, I don't think I'd have the confidence to do fancy, but I was really over the top too. I did not participate again. Yeah, and so hold on, let me make sure I finish this story so I don't leave y'all hanging. Cause I end up losing my train of thought. So what happened? Oh, so the moment we got into that hall area, the study hall area, everybody was in there, right? Waiting to go into the auditorium, because they make you wait outside. You get a little ticket and stuff from the staff. And then Essence saw some of her friends. So once they opened the doors and started letting people go in, Essence saw some of her friends and I knew, from our class and stuff. And she was like, hey, Elijah, I just want to go say hi to my friends and catch up with them real quick. And I'll come back to you. And I said, okay, that's fine. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't see nothing wrong with what she said. So she walks away. That was it. She never came back. I didn't see her for the rest of the dance. And I just hung out with some of my friends, but they all had dates with each other. So when the slow dance and stuff came up, I just sat down at a table by myself. Excuse me. I gotta be careful how I drink fluids, because you could swallow a bubble. Ouch. But yeah, I'm not sad about it, but I forgot about that. So this way it gets interesting, right? Fast forward. 2 years ago, she found my Hinge profile. And she matched with me, right? And she's like, yeah, 2 years ago. So we matched, right? And she's like, hey, Elijah, it's been so long, this, that, and third. And I said, oh, yeah, it's nice to see you. So she gave me a number, and she said, can I give you a FaceTime call tomorrow? And I just thought it was so peculiar, because I'm like, that's interesting. Just jump to the FaceTime call. So I said, okay, that's fine. So the next day, she gives me a call, I think it was afternoon. I was chilling on the couch, so it was no big deal. And she was in the car talking to me. It was during the summertime when this happened. So she basically apologized for doing what she did back in homecoming of senior year at the homecoming dance. She said she was sorry for abandoning me during the homecoming dance. And at the end, when she finished apologizing and talking and stuff, I said, Essence, I completely forgot about all of that. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Cause I had moved on. But my mom, what my mom said? She said, you see how it stuck with her? Cause she knew what she did was wrong. You had moved on with your life, completely forgot about it, but it stuck with her. It stuck because she knew what she did was unfair to you, especially for the fact that we knew her family and we were all cool. For her to dog you like that was really messed up. Yeah, it was crazy because her mom was so happy that me and Essence was going to homecoming together. She took pictures of us and everything. I wonder if her mom still has those pictures. But I wonder if her mom even knows that that happened. I wouldn't put it past me if Essence told her. She's not that of a jerk. But it was just surprising that she even chose to apologize. After that, she didn't speak to me no more. I thought we would at least catch up and I didn't want to date her though. But cause she's not my type. But I thought it is so ironic for me to say that because years ago when I wanted to be boyfriend and girlfriend with her, she told that to me. She was like, I'm not her type. And then I asked her what is your type? I was just curious, right? I wasn't going to press the issue. And she said, I don't, LMAO. She was like, I don't have one. I was like, you know what I said? In my head, that Chris Brown song came in my head. All that book for the birds. You ain't nothing but a vulture. Always hoping for the worst. Waiting for me to up. You regret the day when I find another girl, yeah, yeah. You know just what I mean, you know just what I mean. And when I try to keep it drama free, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's how I felt. Like when she said that part, I was like, all the bull crap is for the birds. But yeah, it was fun. It's just ironic that now I felt like she wasn't my type. Like, given an opportunity, would I have smashed? Yes, but that would be it. She wasn't my type long term. At one point, she was, but not anymore. But funny enough, after high school, we like a lot of us followed each other on Instagram, right? And I would like there was a point. I don't know if you did this, but there was a point in time where I think maybe my classmates did this, but there was a point in time where like people on my Instagram who I follow, and it was only people I knew. She would like maybe it was just her and a few other girls, but they would like post. So what they would do was like this little trendy. I don't know if it was trendy, but what they would do was in the morning, right? They would post people they know, like post a picture of a person that they know on their Instagram, and then they would say like "Good morning, such and such," right? I don't know if you did that or if you knew girls who did that too at one point on Instagram years ago, back in like 2015, 16, 17. But she did that and a few other people I knew who did that. I never did it. I didn't care. And I would see these pictures, right, of these people that she knew or is acquainted with that she would post and say good morning to. It would be between girls and guys and stuff. And so the times when she would post a guy, I would see what these guys look like. These guys look nothing like me. Dreadheads. You know how those guys that have dreads and they're like, they always have their head leaned down a little bit and their eyes are covered. So it look like they doing this. They would be those guys with the tank top on in the bathroom with the bathroom mirror looking dirty. And you could see he sags his pants on a regular and you could tell he smoked. And after I saw that enough, like I saw enough different dudes that she posted that looked like that I knew to some degree she probably knew, instantly that she already told me right there through her actions what her type was. It was those types of dudes. And I said, you know what? She's right. I'm not her type. Because I look nothing like that. Nothing. I play freaking Mario on a regular. I cry tears when I beat certain Mario games. Like, come on. We not the same. We nowhere near compatible. If that's the guys you like. You said what she looked like? She's like 5'5" or 5'4". I'm 5'8". She's slim. Like very slim. Not like anorexic slim. She's my complexion. And unless she's changed her hair recently, I think for a long time she started rocking locks. So she has like blonde, like brownish, you know, people who have like those like the hair kind of look like this complexion, but it has like variations. Like she has those types of colored locks in her hair. And I say, yeah, that's your type. If you're carrying yourself like that, the only difference between her and those guys is that she always excelled at her school. I doubt those guys did. Yeah. So, but she didn't always have locks. In high school, she didn't. I think it was after high school. I think she had more freedom when she went to college. Then she got locks. But yeah. Yeah. It was, she's not the only one. Like, she dogged me like that. But there was other girls there that, like, they be like, oh, Elijah likes you? Ew. Like, they would think like that. And these are the same girls who meet me years later. And now they're like, oh, hey, Elijah. Girl, that's how I feel. This is about my fake, phony, baloney friend. It's crazy that you spelled baloney right. I would not spell baloney like that. I would have spelled it with an EY. But go ahead. I'm ready for your story. Damn, we cooking with stories today, by the way. We are cooking. Man, forget them tis. I know, right? Yeah, I ain't tripping about them. My wife look a million times better than them. And that's no shade to their looks, but I know looks is the eye of the beholder, but my wife, let's face the facts. My wife is freaking gorgeous, bro. Let me see. I keep doing this. No. Screwed up. So I didn't go to prom or homecoming with anyone, right? Because I was still low-key a fat loser, but at least now I wasn't bully loser. But I went to, it's crazy that I'm reading your message while just doing this. But I went to prom with my friend, right? Just as friends do. Just as friends, though. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, people always say, like, big fat idiot or big fat loser. Not literally fat. Yeah, I think most kids, when they're younger, they don't completely, like, slim out until they get older and their body fully develops. Yeah, that's normal. Cooked right there. I was kind of chunky in middle school, though. Anyways. It's funny that I kind of know how you're saying this. We finally made it past that one part.
Come along.
That's a cool, like, teleportation animation. So I go with him to the prom and blah, blah. The song comes on. My friend and her boyfriend cheats on her. Wait, what? Oh, my friend, her boyfriend cheats on her. So she's alone now. Like, she cheated on her at the prom. I don't know why she got with him, because he was cheating on his current girlfriend with her. I don't know what she thought would happen. Damn. He cheated on her with his ex-girlfriend that he cheated on. So he cheated on his previous girlfriend with her, then cheated on your friend with the girl that he originally cheated on. Crazy word. Anyway, moving on. I just had to tell you. Wow, that's wild. I wish I be seeing stuff like that happen in my life. You know, the popular kids had that going on at school, but they never would tell me about it. Like, Essence and them would just always leave me out of it. Like, oh, this is grown adult conversation. You not part of. Like, we are all the same age. Calm down. He did that again, by the way. He cheated on his new girlfriend with my friend. And she's like the same friend. So she keeps coming back to this dude. I mean, she keeps letting this dude come back into her life. Oh, there's a diamond. Some people never learn. How am I supposed to... Anyway, back to the story. I'm all ears. Oh, I thought I died. A song comes on and she asks my friend to dance, and not gonna lie, I'm feeling some type of way because the way she acts right. And I'm like, I'm waiting for the rest. Oh, he's supposed to be my date, but I say it as a joke, and she's like, oh, sorry, never mind. I'm like, no, girl, I'm kidding, go ahead. But she said no, and she left. Okay, respect. But he started to get up, right? But when she said never mind, he sits back down. Okay. He did the right thing. He was about to fumble right there. So I'm like, whatever. And I asked him if he wants to dance, and he was like, uh-oh, here we go. What'd he say? No, I don't feel like it. And PMO so bad. Because he was about to get up for her. Wow, that's messed up. Are y'all still friends? That's the real question. God damn it, it failed. Hell no. That's what I'm talking about. To the trash he goes. I was his only real friend, but he kept doing stuff like that. He probably was letting people influence his opinion of you. You know, when like we're young, we tend to do that. Because I remember when it was certain girls I liked back in 3rd grade, people were like, "Oh, you like her? Her arms are hairy." Oh, Deborah. Dang. That reminds me, there was this girl in my 3rd grade class, 2nd and 3rd grade class. Her name was Ambria. Everybody made fun of me for liking her because her arms were hairy, right? Like the way mine's look. Guess what? That woman now is beautiful. Like model level beautiful now. And I bet you those dudes from 3rd grade who seeing her profile are seething. They're like, how could this be? I bet you even the girls are like, how? Her arms were hairy in 3rd grade. And I was like, see, you never post. See, and and I'm over here perking up my collar because I'm like, see, I had taste before he even showed his face. Because look how y'all made fun of that girl and look how she look now. She look better than half of y'all. Probably all of them. Should make fun of people. You never know what happens. His friends like me better and they weren't even my friends. Dang. Like nobody talked about me. He was just like, I'ma tell you. Oh. That's a damn shame. He acting like that. God damn it, now I killed myself. Oh no, I didn't. Whoa, I didn't know that was right there. Oh, but that was important anyway to get to that. So basically he was like, I guess, a people pleaser, but not really. I'm gonna say a suck up. Hey, that's the same people to me. If you a people pleaser, you be sucking up to them. You know, sucking real hard, if you know what I mean. Choking on it and everything. Let me stop. Like, he tried to be cool and impress all these people who did not F with him, and then he'd turn around and play in my face. Always trying to look good in everybody's eyes. You could never make everybody appreciate you. Oh, come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, you can't. As kids, we don't understand that when we're younger. But obviously, like, no matter what you do, some people would just never like you. Like, he tried to be cool enough. Yeah. Some people just never like you, and he obviously didn't understand that yet. He still sends me a follow request from time to time and sends a message. Sorry, bucko. You lost the mission. You lost the wall. Ooh, there's a diamond over there. There's diamonds everywhere. I know he ain't got no friends like that's on you. Yeah, that's a big mistake. I remember, like, there was times in my school life, especially early when I was younger, where you would feel influenced to, like, or compelled to act a certain way because of other people. But I really tried to resist that type of energy because I knew that wouldn't have been fair to the person who I felt like trusted me as a friend. Like, his quote-unquote friends only wanted him when they wanted something. Like, he wouldn't get lunch most of the time, right? So I asked if I could have it, and he always say no, right? Free lunch, by the way. But when this one guy would ask, he'd always, without fail, go get it for him. Oh yeah, he tripping. He tripping for that. I wonder why he always sucked up to them. I'm almost tempted to actually be his friend and see what he'll say.
Stronghold of evil. This is where we wrong the rights and sweep the past under the rug.
Dang, like father and almost daughter, they run the same way. And then he'd give away candy to people like he wanted to sell it. But he'd give it for free to people, and I asked, right? And he would still try to charge me like I haven't been his friend for years, shaking my head like we were 6th grade friends for the whole time. That's crazy. This song is going. I think this is what got me into like. This is considered like, I forgot, like, what do you call it? Like, not techno. Is this techno? I forgot what you call it, but I started. It was songs like this that made me like this type of music. That was senior year, by the way. That was like years of friendship. Yeah, he tripping. Woo, I got lucky. Dang, this music going. This is what I be saying, like, throughout the whole game. The music is cooking. He ditched me on Halloween to go with a 20-something-year-old Burger King manager that was going with a bunch of high schoolers. It was a girl. It was a woman. When I was a kid, I used to like girls that looked like that. Golf women. You couldn't tell me nothing. My mom was like, don't you dare bring a girl that look like that in this house. I never did, though. I don't think I ever dated a person who was golf. I stopped talking to him for that, too, but he kept apologizing. I made him tell me what he was sorry for and all that, and he knew what he did, so I accepted it. Yeah, that's how people should apologize, especially as adults. No, it was this guy named Tony. He only hung out with high schoolers, and his girlfriend was a high schooler. That scared the crap out of me. I knew this was explosive, but Lord. All right, we cooking. No, it was behind Tony. Like, yeah, Tony was driving around. He was like, just come with us. Dang, just left you in the dust. Like, you mean the full car with a stranger who smokes that I don't know, and just leave you in the dust? That's crazy. How do you get this box? This music is crazy. This was during a time where like having baby noises sound tight. You should learn about Hollow Knight. Yeah, I didn't forget about Hollow Knight. You told me about it already. But what's up, Hydromatic? It's Goody in the Hoodie pimping. I think that should do it. Yeah, I got it on my list to play. There we go. All right, we almost got them all. Gotta catch them all. That's crazy. Like, you've been through it. Guess your gender? I don't know. I'm not a fan of guessing stuff, but if I had to guess, since this guess is a little easier, are you a male? This music is tight. Oh, how dramatic. You might know better than me. The fact that you said she's a... Yeah, I almost wanted to say that first. What is that explosion? This just takes me back here. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go back yet. No, I'm a Walmart trash bag. Oh, what? Play Freezeria tutorial. Yeah, I do need to play that before it gets too late. Okay, let me get to the, let me go inside the building and see what's up, and then I'm gonna stop right here with Crash for the night, and then try out that tutorial before I call it a night.
Victor and Moritz's stronghold of evil.
They making me do it again.
Where we wrong the rights. And
Can I skip?
Past under the
Oh,
rug.
I can't. They run the same way. The way I say Freezera, I don't know how to say it properly. Freezeria. I know I'm adding like a lot of letters there when I say it like that. Pizzeria, Freezeria. Oh. This is where this game gets like mad complex. I ain't normal. I think it's the most fun part of the game though. Don't you dare. What the? Dang, all enemies take 2 hits? With these balls, as long as you get it close to this, it'll automatically pull it. 2 hits? That's crazy. They're bugged. What are you typing? Hieroglyphics? Are you from the future? Whoa! Didn't want to get touched. Now he has to ban you. I do? Typing hieroglyphics in here. What are you, Egyptian? Even the Egyptians don't know how to type hieroglyphics. They lost touch with themselves. How that guy made up? How that guy's fire based, but he dies to the lava? Where the diamonds at? Oh my goodness. Woo, that was tough. They not playing with these platforms. Alright, knocked him off. Whoa! Don't you dare. This is where it gets crazy, y'all. I remember this. I missed it. All right, we cook right there. Yellow, red, green, blue. Yeah, it's complicated. It gets way worse. That's like, that was remotely easy. Oh my God. Lord. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is time. Oh, no, it's not. There's one where it's like time. Oh, I know what to do. I'm tripping. I thought that would work, though. No! Why would you do that? Damn! I like that. That's like an interesting platform. Just yellow, red, green, blue. Isn't that a game, like a kid's game to do outside or something? Oh, hit it with the switch up. Alright, we good. One. There you go. Turn around. Alright, let me see if I can finesse this. Oh! Yes! Holy crap, I forgot about this. James Bond? James Bond Bandicoot? Oh, there we go. I heard it. Oh, it's moving way faster. Where the diamonds? Oh, I did get one. I forgot. No! Just knock him off the edge so I ain't gotta hit him twice. This music is crazy. Why are you playing with bombs, man? What's wrong with you? What do I need this for? Here we go. Sometimes a spin works. It just depends on how it's finessed. I ain't finessing. No finesse, I know, right? My goodness. Don't do this to me. Dang, double smack. Alright, now we gotta get the middle one. Oh! Oh! The smacks are crazy. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh! Don't you... Did you see that guy? He was doing the moon forward. because I really like saying the way it's spelled unless I say phony baloney. Yeah, I'm more likely to misspell baloney. It's just one of them words that just it could just trip you up. All right, so this is like a mini fight. Gotta put these guys to work. Knock them off the edge. Oh, okay. I see you. We see you, bro. Knock him off. Got him. Coming back for more? Oh, they coming. They got crazy range too. Easy to get hit by one of them. He killed himself. Okay. What? How'd I get hit? There's a word I really hate to spell, but I can't remember what it is. And so I need to spell it. I like that. They probably just made it like that for fun. Oh! The switch up! Don't. Yes! No! See, I told you those platforms get wild. Woo! Made it that time. This is the one this time. Yeah, there we go. Where's the diamonds? This guy got a bomb, don't he? Yeah, he playing with fire. Don't you dare! Playing with bombs. Dang, did he smack himself on the way down? No diamond for you. Look at these people playing with bombs, man. Flexen died. Oh no! Oh! I gotta go all the way back here. Give me a second. Why did I go? Why did I go back? Why did I go back? In my opinion, I don't like this game. Yeah, that definitely is your opinion. Because this game is fantastic. Most games made today do not compare. I say that with a full heart. Most games today do not compare. The music in this game alone, the fact that the music is this good throughout the whole game, most games can't even make good music today, and we have better access to the success to doing that. That was cheating, glitch. What happened? I didn't glitch, did I? Oh, nice throw, you douche. Oh! Chucking bombs. The green went away and stayed up. Yeah, sometimes I be cooking, you know what I'm saying? I be. I was moving too fast. It's kind of glitchy right there. Like, the platform is still there because of the music. You can tell by the music it's still there. But it's just that it would look like it went away. Yeah, the game got a lot of bugs. But it's still way better than a lot of newer games. I can guarantee you that. Oh, no! I still think it's better than a lot of games. Me dying has no effect on my opinion of this game. That's a skill issue, not a game issue. Yeah, see, it didn't glitch right there. Yeah, sometimes it blinks a little bit. I'm fumbling right now. I wish they had a checkpoint right here. Don't you get that bomb, boy. Don't you get that bomb, boy. No! Mamma mia! You really want me to play that game? What time is it? Yeah, it's 1 in the morning. Let me go ahead and save. Cause I don't want to be too late and then I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it. So, I'm gonna just do the tutorial. How long is the tutorial? Like 2 minutes. Okay.